This is an overview of the material pricing table. Let's get started. To get started, drag the material pricing table into your Elementor column. This is a simple pricing table, and I'm going to show you how you can edit it to suit your website needs. So first of all, we have a title, a subtitle, and a price. These are these three inputs over here. You can edit them and even populate them with dynamic tags. Button text is for the text for the button, and button link. Inside of layout, we have an option to turn on or off each part of these. So for example, if you don't want a button, you can just turn that off, and now you have a simple pricing table without a button. Inside of items, these are the list of items over here. You can just add a new item by clicking and edit the item text over here. So for example, 24/7 support. Perfect. Let's jump into style and see how we can style this. Inside of style, we have an option for background color. So you can change the background color of the bottom part. Border, we can add a border. And we can also change the border width if we need to. Box radius to add some radius to it. And let's jump into box top. Inside of box top, we can change the color of the background top over here. So let's just change that to blue, for example. And we can change the padding of the top part. So we can unlink this. And for example, I can add 80 pixels from the top, 80 pixels from the bottom, and that just made that a little bit higher over here. We can change the color of the title and the typography of the title. Subtitle, this is this part over here. So let's just show an example. Let's change that to uppercase, push up the font weight, and maybe make some letter spacing over here. Awesome. Price, same thing. Let's play around with the typography a little bit. So let's make the price a little bit bigger. Maybe let's change the font. For example, something that looks handwritten maybe, or maybe a different font. Let's say this one. Awesome. You can change the spacing of the different parts to space them differently. So you have the spacing above the subtitle and the spacing above the price. Box content, over here it's the padding around the box part, the bottom part. So for example, let's do this again. Let's unlink, add 80 pixels from the top, 80 pixels from the bottom, and that just makes that higher. List spacing is the space between the list items. So you can make that a little bit bigger if you want to. Items color, the color for the items themselves, and you can change the typography as well. Let's change that back to black. And we can change all the button settings as well. So you can change around the button padding if you want to, and play around with all the settings. Let's duplicate this to finish our layout. So copy, paste, right click, copy, and paste. And in this case, you will usually just jump into style, and inside of box top, you're going to change the different colors of the different pricing plans. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, and I'm going to see you in the next video.